What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. Once again, as with everything else that I've covered over the previous week, another very late look at the song Remember Me from Victon. So we're going to take a look at this. I'm not really going to, leave much of an intro because of how late it is. But I do want to take the opportunity here that my Gugudan reaction is going to come a little bit later. I've got a reason for that. I will link a separate video where I'll kind of talk about that in the comments below, in a comment. So click that, check that video out. But so that you guys know and people are just kind of informed as to what's going on. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna do what I do with my videos normally. I'm gonna listen to this song. I'm gonna give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something that you guys are interested in hearing more of course, please do consider clicking the subscribe button down below. So with all that out of the way, let's get this song started. Okay, Victon going with the trending sound of 2017. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I never mean it as a bad thing. It's just is like a thing. It's all about how they execute it in comparison to other groups and stuff who do that stuff. That's what it's about. Which, I mean, I'm enjoying this. And I might also say that this potentially is one of their better songs too. I would say. I gotta say, I don't exactly understand why music videos need the 1K branding, which is used to be low-end entertainment. I think it actually is low-end entertainment. Why do music videos have that? I'll have to do some research, I guess, into who is responsible for like producing this music video, distributing this this group's music, because that might play a part in it. But it's just something I don't quite understand why that's a thing. It just seems a little weird to me. But it's hard to not, enjoy listening to this song. It's a pretty good song. I do really like the chorus. The chorus, obviously it's supposed to be the best part of the song, and I definitely do think that the chorus and all that is 100% the best part of the song. So Victon has kind of, they had previously been a group up until this song, I'm pretty sure, because I vaguely remember their past releases. They haven't been a group that I've listened to extensively, unfortunately. But they've been a group that was kind of more I guess like hip hop R&B influenced up until now. I think, at least this is what I'm remembering, which is very, very likely to be incorrect, because despite the fact that I apparently have failed to recall things like that all the time. So that's really it. But when it comes to this song in particular, kind of disregarding the rest of their, you know, career thus far, in the context of K-pop in 2017, this is, I think, very just like a run-of-the-mill, somewhat generic. Not only generic, because people are going to be mad at that. They're going to be upset that I said generic, because people can't listen to the words that I say after the fact. But, you know, it follows the trend of house, or of like deep house music, tropical house, whatever you want to kind of like define the just general trending sound that K-pop has taken on over this year so far. They've kind of went with, or they have definitely went with that. And, you know, I point that out all the time, but that's not because I absolutely hate it. You know, it is, granted, it is something that is, you know, at this point, worn out. I'm worn out on listening to it, but that doesn't mean that the songs are bad. And of course, despite the fact that it takes on a sound that I'm kind of tired of hearing, that doesn't mean that I'm just going to automatically dislike the song, because of course every single song is different. Every single song is an opportunity to do something interesting, and also, you know, with that song or with that sound, or just have an element that they do better than anybody else that will then stand out and capture my attention. And for this specific song, I definitely will remember this song more than some other songs that have been released this year, because I like the chorus. I think is really good. It's a super simple kind of like progression. You know, it starts off with a little bit of repetition. You get in with a little melody that you can sing along with, and that's a really simple formula for a very, very successful and impactful and memorable sort of chorus that's going to stick in people's minds a little bit. And I think that's great. You know, it's not anything, you know, overall the song's not anything that's particularly, you know, complex as I listened to it one time only. But, you know, at the same time, you don't need your music to be super complex and deep and meaningful for it to be something that is good and enjoyable. And so they've kind of, you know, done a really good job of producing something that has that's just overall a very, very enjoyable experience, you know, song to listen to. You know, while it might not be the most amazing song on the planet, it doesn't have to be. You know, you're not trying to be like you know, some of the most prolific and most I don't even know what I'm trying to say in that regard. But you know, you don't need to be like Taemin, who releases music that is just something that is completely different and, you know, I suppose revolutionary every single time that he releases a song. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be constantly changing up the game, pushing boundaries, you know, just releasing experimental sounds, music, and seeing what sticks. You know, you can just do stuff that is, you know, is going to work and is going to be okay and accepted, and people aren't going to just reject it because it's too crazy, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Victon has done that, you know, gone with the, you know, the safe route in this song. And, you know, and they've ultimately delivered a song that, while it's not the most memorable song that I've ever heard in the world, it definitely is something that kind of sticks in my mind. As I said in the music video too, or as I was watching the music video, I definitely would have to say that this potentially is one of their best songs, if not their best song, at least from my point of view. And that might be just because they're doing something that over the course of the year has been kind of tried, and, you know, that the industry as a whole has found has been tried and true in the fact that they've gone with whatever the sound is that they've gone. So they know that it's going to be something that people are going to enjoy. It's going to be something that's going to be successful. It's going to be something that isn't going to backfire on them and blow up in their face and just flop, right? Because no group wants to flop. No group wants to do that, right? No fans want any group to, well, some fans want groups to do that, but most fans don't want groups to flop. So, you know, that's good. I mean, they've gone with something I think that's relatively safe, not really the most impressive song, but they did a good job of doing something that's going to kind of elevate it above some of the other songs that are just, they just are taking this entire sound and beating it to death. So I guess that's good. That's really, really good. I mean, and of course, Victon's a you know, small time group. They're not really that popular, but you know, with time, maybe they could, you know, continue to move up and improve and make a name for themselves and just carve out a really good and safe spot in the K-pop world. So I'm definitely, you know, I have really enjoyed listening to these guys or following these guys as they kind of, you know, evolved from their debut up until now. It's been great. They've released some stuff that's really enjoyable, and I honestly do think that every single song that they've released so far has been better than their previous one. So that's always good. You always want to see groups that kind of improve or try new things as their career progresses. So that's going to be all that I've got for this video. I want to leave you guys. I don't have a question for you guys, but before I leave you, just want to remind you, as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a channel update video to kind of like explain what's gone on over the last week as to why all my reaction videos are not within 24 hours as I kind of try to do, and also to, you know, give a little bit of an explanation as to where my Gugudan reaction is going to be, because that's going to be like a week late probably. So, you know, go check that video out. I'll link it down in the description. Actually, I'm sorry, down in the comments below. So definitely check that out. And of course, as always, I want to hear what you guys think about this song. In general, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Do not be afraid to share whatever your opinion is, no matter what it is, because this community that I'm trying to build here is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, no matter what they are. So if that is a community that you are interested in becoming a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.